not doing vlogmas this year. I have a new job. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen. What is up, you guys? Long time no talk. Not for you guys, but for me. I literally haven't picked up the camera since like last... I guess it really wasn't that long because I filmed Black Friday. Disregard everything I just said. Just feels like I haven't picked up the camera in forever. I'm back in New York, clearly. This is a little outfit of the day. I'm wearing this top with a little button situation. I think it's from Princess Polly. I could be wrong. These are the jeans that I got from Abercrombie. I got them taken in the waist so that they fit a lot better. And then I'm wearing some platform Converse. I'm gonna start a little day in my life vlog because I can, and I'm gonna be exploring the city a little bit today. I have some errands to run. I need to return a jacket to Aeropostale, and I need to run to TJ Maxx to get some more Christmas decor, and I'm going to dinner in the Christmas tree lighting with my friend Kim, so I will take you guys along with me. Also, I'm not doing Vlogmas this year just because my life is extremely chaotic currently. I work a full-time job and do YouTube, and I'm a part-time student, and it's not gonna fit in the schedule this year. I wish it would, but it's not gonna happen. Also, my Wi-Fi in my apartment is extremely slow, so it takes like 10 hours to upload a video, and I think that trying to upload a video every single day with it taking so long to upload would stress me out. So it's not on the cards this year, maybe next year, but I just wanted to address that because I just didn't want to leave you guys hanging, wondering whether or not that was happening, but it's not happening, sorry. Okay, so this is the jacket that we are returning. Let me put it on the bed to show you guys a little bit better. Okay, now you guys can see it a little bit better. It was different on the website in my opinion. It was like a little bit lighter. Also, it's just like super wide and super short on me, so I wasn't a big fan. I think Aero is trying to rebrand and like kind of get back on the radar. Some of their stuff is actually really cute, and I would definitely buy like a lot of their basics. Also, this jacket was like $33, and it's like a very thick, nice jacket. It just like fit me awkwardly, and I just feel like I need to invest in like a real nice like winter jacket, like one of the ones from Aritzia. So I tried this one out, didn't work, but I think they are rebranding. Unfortunately, just didn't work for me this time, but I would definitely recommend checking out their website because they have a lot of good basics for like a fair price, like actually pretty cheap. So yeah, I don't know. I'm back, and honestly, being home for a week and having a car reminded me how hard it is to run errands in the city and like how exhausting it is. I'm literally out of breath. 1 second. Because you have to like walk everywhere and plan the places that you're gonna go so you're not like going out of your way, and it's just like a hassle, and there's so many people on the streets in New York right now, and I'm just feeling like overwhelmed, and I'm also like sweating. I'm so hot from walking. I stopped vlogging at some point. I literally think on the subway to Aero because I thought that I had gone all the way to Aeropostale and the store was closed, but then I had to like walk around the entire building and the entire block to realize that it wasn't closed. Like only certain doors were closed, and it was just like a whole thing, and after that I was overwhelmed, and then I went to TJ Maxx, and then went to Marshall's, and now I'm back here. So I'm going to show you what I got from Marshall's. Honestly, didn't get that many things, but I did get some fun Christmas decor. I really wanted to complete the look of the apartment today for Christmas, but I just don't think like garland is gonna happen for me because every time I go to find garland it looks very cheap, and it just is very frustrating. It's also expensive, so I don't think like garland's gonna happen for me. And then I wanted to get some cute fun things for like this white side table, like little Christmas houses or like a little wooden reindeer, something that would match my vibe, and I literally cannot find any kind of decor. I have like a specific vision in my head, and I cannot find that decor anywhere. I looked online yesterday too, and it was just, it's not happening. So Christmas decor is almost complete in this apartment, even though it's kind of like half-assed. Anyways, I did get one thing from Marshall's that I thought was really cute. I think I'm gonna replace the current dish bowl stand, I have no clue what it's called, that's on my kitchen counter that's holding like the spatulas and whisk and everything, with this one because I think it's super cute, very festive, simple. I like the simplicity of the Christmas trees. I also like the color of this, and I think it's just gonna look really good on the countertop. So I'm gonna replace what's on there now with this and then put the spatulas and everything in here. So, you know, it's a little bit festive in the kitchen. I don't really have anything in there right now. And then I got another festive candle, but that's not for me. It's for John because he wanted a candle for his room. So I just picked one up while I was at Marshall's for him, and that was literally it. That's all I got. But the return that I had to make was successful, and that's about it. But it just took so much out of me to literally walk around New York. I also just don't enjoy the area that I was in. I was on like 34th Street, which I think that's Penn Station, and it just gets really hectic really fast in that area, and like it's gross and there's a lot of people, and I don't know. I'm back. I'm getting ready to answer some emails. I was gonna go to a coffee shop while I was out and about, but like I mentioned, I was just exhausted and honestly wanted to be back home in my space. I'm back here now. I might change into some comfy clothes. I'm not going back out again until like 7. I think I'm going to dinner at 7:30. I also need to find a place to go out to dinner because Kim's working and I'm not working, so I need to figure that whole situation out. So I have a little bit of work to do, and then I'm gonna go from there. I also need to eat food because I feel so lightheaded because I haven't really eaten anything all day other than my breakfast this morning. So I just need to I need like 5 like hours, not 5 minutes. I need like 5 hours to just like decompress from that outing. Okay, is that light gonna be like an issue above my head? I apologize if that bothers you, but if I turn it off, it's gonna be really dark in my apartment, so I don't really have a choice. But I just finished adulting. I had to respond to a few emails and just kind of like get my life together. I also had a lot of packages that I need to unbox, like Christmas gifts that I ordered are slowly but surely starting to come in, so I just wanted to open them up to see like how I liked them, because if I don't like them, the person that I'm giving them to probably wouldn't like them. So I just did that, and I am returning a few things, so like went ahead and printed out the return label so I can easily return it to FedEx tomorrow and stuff of that sort. But I have mentioned in a few vlogs over the last couple weeks that I have some like big life updates, and I don't even know if they're like big. They're big in my mind, just anyways. You can literally hear everything in this building. With that being said, I have a new job. Yeah, I don't really even know like where to start with this, so I'm just gonna like try to answer a few questions that I think that I would have if someone was announcing this. So if you guys are new around here, I used to film a lot of like work day in my life videos, work week in my life videos, and I kind of stopped doing that. I like phased them out over time. That's originally how I started my channel, and I know a lot of people really love them, but 1, they were really repetitive. 2, I was afraid that I was gonna get in trouble for filming them. 3, I'm watching more and more people that have like full-time jobs that aren't in social media get in trouble for filming like work day content when you're supposed to be working, even if it's just literally a 2-second clip. And I had this, not really an issue, I had like a run-in with HR last year where basically they sent out the survey and they sent it to the whole company, but they asked if anyone had any side hustles, and so I told them that I did because I do make money from YouTube, and legally I just didn't want to get in any trouble, so I told them about YouTube. And then they like took that information and went and told my manager, and then my manager like confronted me about it, and he didn't have any issues with it at all, but it just like made me very uncomfortable, and I didn't think that it was necessary, especially because I would never put anything on the internet that would jeopardize like the company or like my work situation or my employment. But I guess they're just doing their job. I just didn't think it was necessary to take that information and like run it by like the whole team. I'm pretty sure just like everyone in management knew at that point. So it just made me uncomfortable, so I stopped vlogging my work days on the off chance that like maybe management would have been watching or like HR was watching. I've also heard of a few people that are also like in the lifestyle vlogging situation getting in trouble with their work for vlogging, and like their work will tell them to like literally don't vlog during your work day. So I just stopped filming them because it like made me nervous. Also it was repetitive content anyways, so I didn't really like vlog work content anymore. So if you are new around here, I guess you wouldn't know, I work within the media and communications industry. I was more on like the IT direct-to-consumer realm with this last role that I literally just ended on Friday. My last day of work was literally Thanksgiving. If you ever worked in IT or media or direct-to-consumer, you know that sometimes it can be like a very tasking job. If you've stuck around with my channel for a while, you would know that I sometimes work very odd days and would work very odd hours and like was always working holidays unless I requested it off, and sometimes had to work weekends, and sometimes had to work till 2 a.m. and sometimes had to work overnight shifts, and there was just like a lot to it. And I've had this job since I graduated college, so I was in this position for 2.5 years at the same company. I was promoted, so I guess I did like 2 different positions within the same team within 2.5 years, because I was promoted to like a senior level position the last couple of months, not even, since July I think, or May. So last several months that I was at the company. I guess like slowly but surely over time I just realized that I don't think like IT is necessarily the path that I want to go down for my career. Also, I just like wanted some more stability as far as my shift goes. Like I just really wanted to work a 9-to-5 job Monday through Friday and know that I don't have to come in Saturday and Sunday, and know that I don't have to work till 2 a.m. if I don't want to, and know that I don't have to do overnight shifts, and I don't want to work holidays anymore and things of that sort. And by all means, if you work a job where you enjoy doing that, you like doing that, and you like the flexibility of that, I'm not bashing it at all. I just think that it kind of wore me out. I did start looking for new positions within the same industry. I really like media and communications, but I realized that I no longer wanted to do IT. Direct-to-consumer realm I actually really like, but I'm no longer staying in that either. So basically, I'm staying in the media and communications industry. I'm jumping over to a new company. I'm not going to say the name of that company either, because just for like safety reasons, you just don't need to know that information. But I am switching fields. I'm switching over to the project management field, which I'm really excited about. This is something that I've talked about previously on my channel. I was previously studying to take a CAPM exam and doing the whole 9 yards. That slowly phased out when I moved to New York, just because I literally didn't know what I was doing with my life and was like, why am I studying to take an exam if I don't know for sure this is what I want to do? Over time, I have realized that I do actually genuinely enjoy doing a project management role, and I think that I would be good at it. So I started applying for roles in the project management field and landed this role, and I'm really excited about it. Like I said, it's in the same industry, so I have experience in this industry. I know how this industry works, which it kind of gives me a leg up, which I really like. Completely different role than my last role is going to be, like as far as like responsibilities go, tasks go, team goes, knowledge goes. The whole role is completely different, so I'm excited for the change. I'm also excited to have like a stable work schedule. Like I cannot wait to work Monday through Friday at 9 to 5. I'm so excited to not have to worry about overnight shifts. I'm so excited to not worry about working holidays or weekends. Like I am ready for like the consistency and normalcy of a 9 to 5 job, and I never thought that I would be the person to say that, because if you had told me like before I graduated college that I would crave a Monday through Friday 9 to 5 job, I would have told you that you were crazy, because I genuinely do like to fly by the seat of my pants, and I like things to be fast paced. I don't mind like things being thrown at me, but when you're doing school, when you're doing YouTube, and you want a life outside of work and you want to travel, honestly it's better to have like a Monday through Friday 9 to 5 job than it is to have a role where your schedule is very inconsistent. So that was essentially like my main reason for finding a new job, is I just wanted consistency, and I was ready to jump into a new field and kind of launch my career in a different direction. Other reasons is that my last job, it wasn't a for sure fact that I could stay in New York, and I really do want to stay in New York. I literally signed a year-long lease with the permission from management from my last job, but I did sign a year-long lease. But it was still up in the air of whether or not I'd have to go back to the office once a month, or if I would have to go back to the office twice a month. So I would literally be commuting from New York to Virginia and back and forth every single month, and that's just a lot of money, and mentally it's very taxing, and it's really not that far. It's only like a 4-hour drive, but it was just going to be a lot. So I knew that if I wanted to stay in New York and I wanted like stability, and I wanted to not have to commute, and just if I wanted like a sense of security, I was going to have to try to find a job here. So that's what I did. I literally found a job here. So now I have to file to be like a New York State resident, and it's basically official. Like I'm staying here until I want to, which is crazy. So it's been like a really long road and journey to get here, but I'm like so excited for this new role, and I can't wait to start. I start on Monday, December 6th. So today is Wednesday, December 1st. If you were wondering why I was like out and about and not working today and vlogging instead of working, that's why. I literally have this whole week off before I start my new job. So I'm kind of just like getting my life together, doing schoolwork, and messing around for the week. It's like a week of unpaid vacation. I've been telling my friends that I am fun employed for the week, so that's where we're currently at. That's my huge life update. I have a new job. I am officially staying in New York. I will be a New York State resident, and that's about it. It's really not that big of a life update, and I feel like maybe some of you guys saw it coming because you were probably, the math probably like wasn't adding up in your head, like how is she gonna stay in New York when her job is in Virginia? And the math wasn't adding up in my head either, which is why I literally went out and got a new job. But I'm so excited and I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I'm so excited to get started, and I probably won't be sharing too much about this job. Same as the last one, I don't want to risk anything with the company, and I don't know like what their point of view on like YouTube and social media is, so I am going to keep that part of my life private. I will mention things probably from here and there, just be like I'm working today or this and that, but I will never like get into specific details about like what I do. That's my big life update, and I'm so glad that I can finally announce that. I literally was doing emails to my HR person at the new company that I'm doing earlier. That's like what my adulting was, is I was like sending emails to them and filling out a bunch of forms and stuff like that. So I'm getting that squared away so that when Monday comes along, it can just be like a very easy process to start. Like I want to set myself up for success, so that's what I was doing. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, feel free to leave any questions that you guys have down in the comments below, and I will try to answer them. Like I said, I'm not going to get into too much detail. I'm not going to get too specific with the role or the job or the company, and I'm not going to give away any details that could potentially jeopardize my career or the company. So like please stray away from those questions, but if you have like any general questions about why I wanted this new job and all that situation, like feel free to let me know. Comments down below are wide open for you to ask away. Alright, I'm getting ready to head out to dinner. It's getting to that point in New York where literally it's such a hassle to leave the apartment because like hat and gloves are pretty much required because it is freezing outside. So like hat, glove, mask, the whole situation just makes it a pain to leave the house. I feel like I have to start like 10 minutes early anytime I want to leave. And I'm leaving at 7:15 at 7:05 now. So I'm getting everything in order. I'm heading to 5th Avenue area for dinner. We're going to a Mexican restaurant. I cannot remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it was like literally the only place near 5th Avenue that we could find that wasn't super expensive, or a steakhouse. I guess that's just like the vibe of 5th Ave area. So we're headed there. It's like a 10-minute walk from Rockefeller. So I think once we finish dinner, because dinner's at 7:45, once we finish dinner, we'll just walk over to Rockefeller to the Christmas tree lighting. I'm excited because I've never seen the Christmas tree lighting in person before. So it'll be like quite the experience. I'm really hoping that it's not super crowded though, and that I can actually like breathe and stand, because I'm not a huge fan of crowds. It kind of like makes me feel claustrophobic. So if there are a lot of people, this should be interesting. But I'm gonna remain positive and hopefully it's like a good experience and not traumatizing. Make sure to blow out the candle. It smells like onions in my apartment because I made spaghetti the other night, and I bought these onions that were pre-cut from Amazon Fresh. And I know this, every time I buy these onions, they stink up my entire apartment, and I know better than to buy them, but I was being lazy, and I hate when my eyes water when I have to like cut a fresh onion. So I bought them and I used them, and my apartment has smelled like onions for like 3 days now, and it is quite literally driving me nuts. It doesn't matter how many candles I light, the amount of room spray that I spray, I literally cannot get the smell of onions out of my apartment. So that's currently where I'm at, in case anyone was wondering, or in case anyone cared at all. First of all, say hi to the camera because you haven't been on the vlog in a really long time.
Hey guys, haven't seen you since Miami, maybe.
Yeah, honestly, probably that was it. We just got some margs. We got the, which one was it? The La Sandia. They're like watermelon margaritas. All right, we gotta cheers. Look how pretty.